Hey, what's up, guys? So, whoever is following me on Instagram and Facebook saw this project coming up together. It's a big display, which you're gonna see in a second. I'm gonna lose too much of your time. I do apologize. I'm gonna do my best to stand up and go around it. It's not the easiest mission, but give me a second and I'll be right back and show you what we got going on. Okay. So what we have here is a big display. The base is not definitive because I use some product that I have at home, a board that I have, a foam board, and once I place the glue on top of the foam board with the paper, unfortunately the board got warped, so it's temporary. Again, I'm planning to expand it also a little bit when I find more figures and stuff like that. For now, that it is what it is. So anyway, what you got over here, it's a display of figures. There's a mix of different items and companies and brand. The majorities are soldiers, all the soldiers, 99.9% are Britain's details from different waves, and they've been produced from 71, 77, but then again the mold has been used in other countries too. That being said, the difference of the ear is on the color of the base, as you can see. I do believe the brown are the older, if I remember correctly. Like I said, it's a big display, so I'm trying to think which way to start. I would say let's go for the big guys over here. As you can see, this is a fortress that I built. The base was an old plastic mold that had been reused several times. The initial, actually, Birth Editors Rock told me, the company, I don't recall it right now, it used to be, as you can see, it's like a rock. It used to be sold with animal figure, stuff like that. I use it as a base. I paint it, and then I incorporate two different style of bunkers from BMC, which is a company that use their own design and also reutilize old molds from Marx, for example. As you can see, majority of this bunker and the barbed wire and some other stuff are from the war set from Marx from the 60s. That being said, as on the set, this style of bunker come with a flak pretty much fixed on the top, so I decided to put some sandbags that come with another kit, and two figures. So we got an officer with a guy running. I like to use this guy running. They're supposed to have a machine gun on the side. Most of the time being lost. I pretend they are actually running toward the flag and ready to get in action, get by surprise by the American. Going down, I fill up the gaps between the bunker and the structure as much as possible with some glue and some fake moss, whatever you want to call it, grass. Going down, the second style of bunker, more like a fixed one with battle damage. It's kind of cool. I like it. I have to trim it down, paint it, and apply some grass. I think it looks pretty good. We got a figure which I don't recall the company. I got this from Alabama Pliskin, and it's like a sniper, Waffen SS, a sniper. I think fits in there. On the other side, we got a guy with a machine gun and sandbags. I hope we're gonna see the side of the structure pretty well. There you go, as you can see. Going down here, we got another similar bunker like the one on the top with a flak again and a machine gunner. I do apologize, I do my best to show you everything. It's kind of hard. I have a table in the middle. On the back, I got a pole flag. I'm gonna paint it. Still not done. Machine gunner, complete actually, running. This is the guy with the anti-tank rifle. Those are two German vehicles with a down. I'm even going to try to say the name because my German is horrible. With an officer in order. Dispatcher. The bike is from the Africa Corps, and I found it loose. I was able to find the driver separate, so I got a good deal. I don't care. Actually, I kind of like the two tones better. I think the camera is actually having problem to focus on two. I don't know for what reason. You get a Jeep, the German version of the Jeep, if you want to call it, a Kubelwagen, I think it's called. These are Britons too. Sorry, the two vehicles and the Jeep and the bike are Britons. Fairly expensive too. Going on this side, we have a BMC Panther that my good friend Alabama Pliskin painted for me, with a tanker officer over there from the same line of the Waffen SS sniper. We got some figures standing up here. Going on this side, we got some barbed wire on the base of the fortification, if you want to call it like that. 2 guys patrolling over there. Side note, finding a figure with a sticker on the helmet is actually kind of rare, so that was a good find. We have a pack, anti-tank gun. Have a guys covering them with a rifle, and the servers are actually originally were part of a mortar set, and I got another guy missing a arm, so I kind of stick it in there, and these guys pretending that actually server from the gun, which it worked perfectly. Actually did the same thing for another set, another object you're gonna see in a second. In the center here we got some little bit of everything going on. Some soldier moving up, some bomb crate, again from Alabama Pliskin. I cut a piece of branch with some grass to pretend it's like a tree. We have a machine gunner and a mortar section, German mortar section. I don't know why the camera is not focusing well. I'm gonna try to go this way. A little bit of barbed wire going on. So you can see the Panther. Looks pretty cool. We got some people shooting from each side of the destroyed house, partial section of the house. And again, there was a BMC set. I have one here and one on the other side. We have a barbed wire section running all over the things with some decoration, stuff like that. We got a flamethrower, another guy throwing a grenade, machine gunner. You know, a little bit. The Germans are counterattacking the Americans. Speaking of counterattacking, I have this tank, which I don't recall the company. I bought it at man, I don't recall, an hobby store, and I just, the only thing I did it other than original paint, I painted the gun, the machine gun, and I painted the crates, the extra wheels, and I painted the tracks that were like a crepey gray, so I don't know if you can see. I put black metallic color, and then brownish, and also dry brush some brown on the surface on the tank, like mud. I do apologize again about the phone. It's not easy to keep picking up details of the diorama. Over here we got a Britain's detailed Jeep with an extra British officer on it. That's a cool find. Actually, I got a good deal on that. Some 2 American running forward. We have a truck. I don't recall the company. It's from the 70s. Plastic truck, like solid plastic. I place inside an American GI, just pretend it's driving. Again, we got some people covering behind the tank. I think this is Britain's too. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, it's a tank gun, and as I told you, I put 2 of the guys from the American recoilless set in there, and a machine gunner as servers. We got a little bit going on here. Some soldier moving forward. Here we have a bazooka guy hiding behind the wall, and some other guys covering the people advancing. Here I decided to put a recoilless gun with these guys. They're just dismounted from the truck. Getting close to the end. Be patient. Over here we got the British section. Not many of them, but you know, they're a little harder to find. We've got a brain gunner, a guy throwing a grenade, an officer, some guys covering them, and I got a mortar set. Let me move a little bit this way. There you go. Mortar set. Now you can see also the wall with the bazooka guy sticking out. And I think it turned out pretty good. I mean, it looks pretty cool. I think I did a fairly decent job with the painting. Again, I used very cheap paint, very cheap brushes. I wasn't going to invest a lot of money in it, but I'm pretty happy to how it turned out. I don't want to make it too detailed because it's supposed to be a toy, you know, something not too fancy. Otherwise, you're going to start losing focus on the soldier and looking more at details. But other than that, I think it turned out pretty good. I'm going to do a flyby at the end of the video. Let me know what you think about it, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.